Pete the cat and the Right Brothers. One windy day, Pete the cat flies his kite outside. Pete wishes he could fly too. Just then something zooms over Pete's head. Whoosh! Whoa, Pete says, what was that? It's a flying machine. The machine swoops past Pete again and glides down to land on the ground. Two cool cats hop off and Pete waves. Hi, I'm Pete, says Pete. I'm Orive, says one cat. He's Will. We are the Right Brothers. We even thinks Orive says, like this flying machine, do you want to try it? Will ask Pete. Yes, please, says Pete. He climbs onto the aircraft. The wind begins to blow. The aircraft wobbles, and soon Pete glides up in the air. I'm flying, Pete shouts. But the wind stops blowing and the aircraft glides back down to the ground. That was super cool, Pete says, but why did it stop flying? Orive and Will show Pete the drawings for their invention. It works like your kite, Orive says. It uses wind to fly. Pete wants to fly again. Pete, he needs more wind. Aha, says Pete. He knows what to do. He runs inside. He returns with a small fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. The fan starts to spin and blow. But the machine does not move. We need more wind, says Will. Pete finds a bigger fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. Now two fans are blowing. But the machine does not move. We need even more wind, Orive says. Pete plugs in a whole bunch of fans. All the fans start to blow at once. But it's still not enough wind. But Pete is sad. But Orive and Will are excited. Those fans just gave us a new idea, they said. What if we make a machine that doesn't need wind to fly? Orive says. Orive, Will, and Pete draw new plans. They add spinning parts that look like fans to the aircraft. But now they need a way to make the propellers spin. We can build an engine, Pete says. Together, they build an engine. They turn the engine on. It makes the propellers spin. The new machine starts to move, but will it fly? Time to test it out, says Orif. And will test the machine. It's a little sharky, but it flies. Yay, it works, everyone shouts. Now it's Pete's turn to fly. When Pete lands the plane in front of the school, everyone cheers and claps for Pete and the Wright brothers. We did it, the three of them shout. When friends work together, the sky is the limit. The end.